Willard Wildcats. Happy Monday, March 29th. We have two birthdays to celebrate today. Happy birthday to Zane S. and Otalani S. We hope you have wonderful birthdays on this Monday. Wildcats, today we're going to read Snowed In at Pokeweed Public School by John Benacci. Snowed in at Pokeweed Public Schools. Every morning I rush through my house eating breakfast, combing my wool, brushing my teeth. Then I pack my bag, hug my parents, and blast off for the school bus. It's time for another classic day at Pokeweed Public School. Okay, so if the character is combing their wool, they might be a sheep, right? I always sit in the front of the bus with my best friend Melody. That way we can get away from the animals at the back. When we get off the bus, Miss Mudwarts is always there to meet us. She's the best teacher in the whole world. We all think she's awesome. Good morning, Miss Mudwarts. Miss Mudwarts never gets upset. Whenever we become too noisy or enthusiastic, she just stops whatever she's doing, raises her hoof, and waits for us to settle down. There's always something excellent going on at Pokeweed Public School, like a Halloween party, or a science fair, or a track meet, or a visit from Officer Platts for a talk about bicycle safety. I'm wondering what Willard events that you love. But the best day we ever had at Pokeweed Public School happened last week. Miss Mudwarts had yard duty, and we had just talked to her about playing goal, when all of a sudden it really started to snow. In fact, the snow was piling up so fast that Mrs. Mudwarts thought the bus should be called to take us home early. But Principal Slugmeyer was very busy and could not be disturbed. But the time he finished his work, it was the end of the day, and we were all snowed in. Now that wouldn't happen where we are, but it might be kind of fun. May I have your attention, please? Due to the severe weather conditions, all students will remain at school overnight. When Principal Slugmeyer announced that we would have to spend the night at school, everyone went totally ballistic. Some of the younger students started crying for their parents. Some of the older students started cheering and clapping and jumping around. Melody and I just wondered, what would we do? What would we eat? Where would we sleep? Sorry, Miss S, they're playing games. Then good old Miss Mudwarts calmly took control of the whole situation. First, she sent us to the gymnasium with Principal Slugmeyer for a long game of dodgeball. I think they wanted to tire us out, but the only one who got tired was Principal Slugmeyer. After the game, we all started to get hungry. Not a problem for Miss Mudwarts. She had gone to the staff room and found enough stuff to whip up a whole bunch of hay burgers and vegetarian pizzas. When it got dark, Billy wanted to start a fire, but Miss Mudwarts reminded him that although we were snowed in, the lights and furnace still worked fine. That must have given her an idea. She placed a lamp in the middle of the floor and decorated it like a campfire. Then she got out her guitar and we all sang songs. Principal Slugmeyer even did his famous spoon solo. Finally, it was time for bed. We got some mats from the gym and used our coats for blankets. Then Miss Mudwarts had all the older students read stories to all the younger students. I read Billy a story about a hummingbird who forgot how to hum and he fell asleep before I finished. Then there were lots of weird noises at first, but eventually everyone said their goodnights and settled down. Miss Mudwarts settled down so fast she fell asleep with her hoof in the air. And everybody saying goodnight, and then somebody snoring. By the next morning, the snow had stopped falling, the plow had cleared the roads, and Principal Slugmeyer had shoveled the whole laneway. The bus took us all home, but we didn't get off. Our parents just handed us lunch and waved goodbye. It was already time to go back and have another classic day at Pokeweed Public School. What a fun story. I wonder what would happen if you were spending the night at Willard. What fun things would you want to do? But we don't have to worry about being snowed in. Wildcats, remember, we are safe, respectful, and responsible. Have a wonderful day.